that this party APC and the led government of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu will do for Nigeria. Nothing good. They are not going to do anything good for Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned, with all this. Because you can't sit down there and do such and you think people are fool. They are not going to say anything. I know my Nigeria people, they won't even protest against. I'm urging Nigerians to start coming out and protest against all these things that is happening in this country. We are tired of all this criminality acts. It's a pure criminal act, and which President Tinubu needs to be persecuted for him commissioning 30-kilometer road. There should be a total persecution over this man called President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He needs to be persecuted. If possible, let him go for jail for this broad daylight criminal acts he has committed on Nigeria. But I am so saddened that we don't have the rules of law that will take such people to prison so that Nigerians will be happy.
Yes, Mr. Jobson, while we talk about the broad daylight robbery, which is the inauguration of the commission, rather, of the Lagos-Calabar Express Road, where only 30 kilometers have been completed, and they are commissioning the road project that is supposed to be 700 kilometers. Why this is being discussed, it is ridiculous to believe that the road costs over 15 trillion. In a Nigeria where the people are hungry, in a country where Nigerian masses cannot tell where the next meal will come from, in a country where the health facilities are nothing to write home about, how many Nigerians can even afford to buy petrol for their vehicle before plying the road? I mean, what is the economic impact of that superhighway? What value, what does it bring to the Nigerian economic recovery? What value is it adding to the Nigerian economy? It is just an extravagant and a conduit pie that will be created by Bola Ahmed Tinubu in order to be able to siphon the funds of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, that contract was given to Chagori, who is an ally of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. These are all criminal acts, and they are supposed to be investigated. As a matter of fact, the process for which this contract was given out was completely flawed, because his son, Sheikh Tinubu, is a member of the board of the company that was issued that contract. From all indications, this is a blatant abuse of rules of giving out contracts. As a matter of fact, the Minister of Works has failed himself, he has failed his family, he has failed the entire country for being part of this fraudulent act. And it is condemnable. We are joining us from Kwara State as well. Mr. David Sunday, please welcome to COPDEM People's Parliament. Viewers out there, please, in case if you want to be part of this program, call in this number 08062557980. I repeat again, 08062557980. While we expect your call into this program, to be part of this program, I will continue the deliberation as I welcome Mr. David Sunday. Mr. Eneche, please, I'll be back to you shortly. Let's have the thought of Mr. David Sunday. Probably want to give us some thoughts on what he feels about the 4 topics that are being treated for the day. Mr. David Sunday, welcome. Please unmute and speak. Willing to do so.
Thank you very much, due process.
Yes, thank you.
And every member that are present here today. I want to start by saying that, when I heard the news that this government is commissioning 30 kilometers out of 700, I felt shocked. I asked myself, what is actually happening in this country today? So let us tell ourselves the truth. You see, like I do tell people, when this set of men took over in 2023, I personally were not expecting something good. When I begin to see the set of people coming in as their ministers, the Senate presidents, and all of that, all the people they was just putting into power, either they win the election or not, using judiciary against the people and all of that, I say, yes, this is what is going to be happening. See, let me tell you, Nigeria as a country, we have everything, and we all know that God bless this country. But we are here to get it right. The problem we have in this country is the problem of leadership. Nigeria don't have good leaders. That is what every one of us is suffering today. Now, coming to power, he said, fuel subsidy is gone. Fine. Ever since that very day he made that announcement, the petroleum pump price rises from 197 naira to 1,000 and 1,000 above. As we speak now, it's about 800 to 1,000. Now, if that's happened, as you remove the fuel subsidy, what are we expecting? Are we not supposed to use that opportunity to save more money for the country to be able to execute all of these projects we are talking about? Now, if we ask now, where is the money? Where did they save the money? And now, this same government are still lobbying to borrow money out there. You see? And now, the EFs, everything is not working in this country. It's just because of this caliber of people that are occupying offices. So, unless the government, the people wake up today and say, enough is enough. If people wake up and say, enough is enough, that is when we start getting things right. Somebody was talking at Dubai, one of the United Arab Emirates the other day. He said, Nigeria have everything more than them. The only thing we don't have is we don't have good leaders. But United Arab Emirates have good leaders, and that is where they are progressing every time. That is where they are in where they are today. So coming back to the road, the 30 kilometers, they were, either commission or they want to commission, I don't know. So you see, it's a slap on our face. What did they want to tell the people? Has the monkey swallowed the money again, the money they are using for the project? Because when they commission that, the road they may abandon the road, or they may say one thing or the other happen, and they need more money to continue the project. The other day, EFCC said they have how much? Is it not 700 and something the $1 million or thereabout? I don't know how much they call it, that they have recover so far. And if they recover such money, and our president said he want to borrow, is it 21 point something, is it $1 billion? Then why can't they why can't they give the president out of that if everything is not scam? My brother, see, it is the right time the people wake up and say enough is enough. People are dying every day. People are being kidnapped every day. People are being killed all over the place. We cannot continue like this. Nigerians should to wake up. Nigeria should rise up. This is not the time to continue to sit on the fence. See, you don't expect you now, as you are now due process. God forbid, you thief come to somebody's house. Are you expecting that thief, to have mercy on you? If a thief come to person's house to rob, you don't expect the mercy of that thief. He's coming there to do anything. He's coming there to destroy. He can't kill, he can do anything. So taking this power, power today, I tell you, my brother, it is the right time the people have to rise and say they want to take their country back. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Mma, you are welcome to COPDEM People's Parliament. We are glad to have you joining us tonight. Tonight we are looking into what the comment by Mr. Peter Obi when he said Nigeria is blessed with everything except good leadership. That is where we are lacking. Nigeria lacks good leadership. And we're also looking at the fraudulent commissioning of 30-kilometer road projects as against the 700-kilometer road projects. Please feel free to be part of our discussion tonight, and let's have your thoughts on the trending stories. Thank you.
Thank you, due process. There is this question I want to ask every one of us here today. Where is the premium value for every human being in Nigeria today? This question has to go deep inside every one of us tonight. Our leaders are not putting human value to their leadership system in Nigeria any longer. In a country where human life is being lost daily, killing innocent children dying of malnutrition every day in the country, that same country, you are using trillion naira to construct just a road that those children will never pass. You are using such huge amounts to construct such a road where our health sector is as poor as anything. People are dying in the hospital. Are we to talk about the economic problem we are facing in Nigeria? That it can never be resolved as far as I'm concerned with this President Tinubu administrative. So why is it that we are not putting values to human life again in Nigeria? We don't care. People are dying every day in Benue. People are dying every day in Plateau. People are dying. Just imagine, I was reading this sad story of the Kano sports athletes that were coming from Ogun State, going to Kano, die on this same road. If our economic were very okay, will they follow the road and have an accident? We lost life. We have lost destiny. We have also lost glories that are supposed to be of something good for Nigeria. What is the value President Ahmed Tinubu is putting on the lives of Nigeria? That is my question tonight.
Yes, to answer that question, are you aware that the current administration is spending billions of naira on AI to help them find out the statistics of Nigerians that are hungry? That is another one. I don't know. The topics are just too many that you don't even know which one to concentrate on. They are confusing us on a daily basis with their misgovernance. As a matter of fact, the current administration do not rate Nigerian intelligence to be intelligent at all. They rate us as fools. Because how do you approach intelligent people and tell them that you're investing taxpayers' money on how to discover Nigerians who are hungry? If you want to find out Nigerians are hungry, you don't stay with your computer set, go out there on the streets. You see poverty, blue, black, and yellow. How do you sit in the comfort of your office at the villa and you say you are investing money on AI to help you discover impoverished Nigerians? How does that sound to you? So the magnitude of the current administration failure is not just failure. Failure is when you are trying to pass and you could not make it, probably you fail short of your expectation. But what we have currently is a deliberate attempt to impoverish Nigerians. Is a deliberate attempt to destroy the country. Is a deliberate attempt to reduce Nigeria to barely nothing. Look at the lives of Nigerian citizens. How many Nigerian citizens today can boast of having as low as 100,000 naira in their accounts? And what is even the value of 100,000 naira to a dollar? If you have to convert it, it's less than $40. Less than $40. So you see, the life of Nigerian masses has been just destroyed by the current administration. They've destroyed every facet of Nigerian hope. As it is now, there is nothing like hope in Nigeria. The only hope that Nigeria can look up to is a new government that will dismantle this criminality, this rascality of the APC. If not that, there is no hope for Nigeria. Please go on.
Yes, I'm there with you.
Yeah,
Now,
please go on. We've not touched on the other topics.
yes, you see,
let's do justice on
the
them.
only touching topics
Look
there, I
into
will
those
say,
topics.
I will only congratulate
That's topic.
Dr. Nwosu as the flag bearer
Yes.
of the gubernatorial candidate of ADC in Anambra State, and I wish him all the best of luck on the journey of winning that election. I want to emphasize more before we go tonight. You see, this country called Nigeria, I think many people need to start coming out to speak against what the government are doing. And I will urge our viewers all over the world to please take this to their hands now. It's now a duty of you and I to come against this bad government. Our people's lives matters, and we shouldn't be losing life. If 150 plus can die in Mokwa of recent, that should have been averted if we have a good working system government in Nigeria. We lost a lot of souls, and it pains me as a Nigerian citizen, whereby we lost life. Every life matters to me personally, and I hate losing lives. And if in such case, since we are losing over 100 and approximately 200 now lives in Mokwa due to flood, which can be easily averted if our government are working on our weather forecast and the what did I call it? The NIMET are doing the right thing. This thing should have been averted from such life that we lose in Mokwa. Please, I'm urging President Tinubu Ahmed this night on my last notes. If you cannot rule Nigeria again, please leave the government for those who have the capacity, those who have what it takes to lead Nigeria, so that many lives will not be lost again. And I'm urging the world to please come to Nigeria aid. We are losing many lives as far as Nigeria is concerned. People are dying in thousands on daily basis in Nigeria, in every nooks and crannies of Nigeria. And I want the world leader to please join us to rescue Nigeria from dying of road accidents, dying of victims of flood, being killed by
Mr.
herdsmen and terrorists of so kind in Nigeria. Please
Mr.
rescue us.
You are calling on your enemy to come and help you.
So
See,
I don't think.
See, the liberation of the black man is in the hands of the black man. The liberation of Africa is in the hands of Africans. The liberation of Nigerians is solely in the hands of Nigerians. Don't call on any European leaders to come and help us because they are collaborators. These are the same group of people that impose people who have no capacity to rule themselves. People who have no capacity to lead themselves, they support them, ensure that they remain in power. It's not just happening now, it's happening since 1960. So they have no good mission towards Africa. As a matter of fact, they don't want to see Africa liberated. So we have no business calling on any world leader. You see, 2027, should we be able to exercise patience until that point, it will be do or die. We are going to stand and ensure that we amplify and effect the ballot revolution. And in the event that the ballot revolution is made impossible, then eventually they have made revolution inevitable. That's my own point of view because ballots supposedly is the only arrangement of change of power, bringing in other fresh candidates to mount leadership and effect change. But in a situation where the incumbents peradventure decide to go against the tenets of the Constitution, go against the tenets of the electoral law, then he has made violent revolution inevitable. I don't know, as a closing remark, Mr. Edebesonde, do you have something you would like to add before we call it a day for tonight's program? In the meantime, I want to also use this forum to congratulate the newest gubernatorial candidates in the country in person of Mr. Nusu, Chima Nusu. He has been given the flag of the party, which is ADC, to go and rescue the people of Anambra. And it is my hope, it is my expectation that the people of Anambra will speak very loud and clear because they have a candidate, a young man, a computer guru who has promised to exploit all technology to ensure that every form of insecurity in Anambra State is laid to rest permanently. And he also acknowledged that without power, there can be no security, which means that he has in his blueprints to provide 24/7 power supply for the good people of Anambra State. It is my belief, it is my expectation that the people of Anambra State would want to see another P2B 2.0. I know what that means. So the people of Anambra, Abia State, they've been able to choose wisely, and today they are enjoying it. I imagine they have collected 10,000 during the election. I don't think anybody who collected 10,000 during the election, or even 20,000 during the election, we have such amount of money in his possession at this moment in time. So even if you attempt to collect money and vote based on those who pay the money, just remember that it's just a matter of some few hours and you'll be back to status quo. You start facing insecurity, you start facing hunger and starvation, you start facing unemployment, you start facing all forms of bad government. No matter the money you collect from the fraudulent politicians who go around buying votes, just be rest assured that when you are face to face with kidnappers, that amount of money cannot pay for your ransom. And of course, we will be in for it. Mr. David Sunday, you have something as a closing remark, or any other speaker on Zoom, please feel free to unmute if you want to add flesh to what has been discussed so far.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
thank you again. You see, I want to say that Peter Obi said that the problem of Nigeria today is the problem of leadership. Yes, he's right. Like I said before, Nigeria don't have good leaders. You know, Nigeria don't have good leaders. I repeat again. Let me tell you, you see, not that we don't even have good ones, few good ones among these people. I can tell you categorically that not up to 5% of the good people we are having among the leaders of today, either at the state level, local government, federal level. You see, to the number one assignment of the government is to protect lives and property. Everyone see what is happening today. People are dying on a daily basis. I want to borrow what my last speaker has said, Mr. Enete Job, when he mentioned of maybe we should invite international body to help us out of this. Yes, there are some countries that are after Africa that want to loot Africa to the end. You know, I don't want to mention them, but we know. But there are still some countries that are working, that are collaborating, or how do I call it, a partnership with Burkina Faso today. And these same people, Putin, to be precise, he said that any Africa, he wants Africa to stand. But nobody knows if you have anything, you know, any hidden agenda or what have you. No one knows. But he, according to him, he is ready to help out Africa in the aspect of this insecurity and all these, Western bodies, invading our West. So he made mention of something like that, and let's believe that maybe that man will be able to do something meaningful in helping Africa as a whole. You see, I want to also say,
Mr. David Sunday, seeing you're having network challenge.
Okay, you're not hearing me. Hello?
Okay, we can hear you now, please.
Oh,
we can
sorry.
hear you now, round up.
Can I repeat what I said last?
We can hear you now, please. Round up your thoughts.
Okay, thank you. What I'm saying is that I said Putin said that he would like to help Africa out of all the mess we are passing through in terms of insecurity, and to also help us to fight, to block the people that want to, that are ready to oppress the Africans, So he said something like that, and I believe, I believe, not that I believe in totality of what he has said, because we don't know if he have other hidden agenda. That's what I said last. You understand? So the government have not done well. This present government have failed the people. This government need to do something. Let me tell you, what is bringing more insecurity into the country today, number one, lack of job. Our youth are not getting job. You see, this one also is part of this thing that is causing all these problems. So let me just congratulate Mr. Awosun as the governorship, candidate of Anambra State. I can see lights all over his body. I know that man will deliver. You see, the man we have today that we are proud of.
Sorry, we have to cut you at this point. Saying you're having a serious challenge with your network. We understand you are trying to extend your congratulatory message to the gubernatorial candidate for Anambra, Mr. Chima Nwosu. On this note, collectively, we say congratulations to the incoming governor of Anambra State under the platform political party of the ABC. On this note, Nigerians, by this instance, you should understand that going the route of the APC have no any, is not going to make any headway towards the new Nigeria, where the desired dignity and respect will be placed on the life of every Nigerian. They are not going to do that. On that note, we have the only alternative, the only credible alternative at that in our disposal is the ADC. ADC. There's a difference. African Democratic Congress. That's the way forward. And we encourage every well-meaning Nigerian to volunteer our houses, make it the World Coalition Center, the World Registration Center for African Democratic Congress, that's the ADC. Mobilize your family members to be part of the project, your neighborhood, your friends, your colleagues. Let them register and be part of the mission to the new Nigeria that is possible. Don't just fold your arms and assume that the election is not going to count. It is until when you are part of it before you can preempt whether your votes count or otherwise. But if you are planning not to be part of it, then how will you be sure? As a matter of fact, in 2023, we made history coming from nowhere to shake the status quo and eventually win. But then the vote was stolen and the rest was history. We believe that going forward, 2027 is a new approach. I'm already seeing a trending hashtag where they say the rig and die. Rig and die is the way forward for 2027. Any INEC official or police or any official that intend to go to polling unit and rig the mandate of the people should be ready to die, because the people are determined. They say an hungry man is an angry man. The people are determined this time to escape hunger, and the only way to escape hunger in Nigeria of today is to ensure that we fold APC and throw them away from the bus. Nigeria has to move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this part of being part of this program. This is the COPDEM People's Parliament. We are concerned about the suffering, the aspiration of Nigerian people. And we'll continue to deliberate on how to liberate the Nigerian people from the shackles of bad government. Thank you for being part of this program. For me, in the studio, Mr. Akko Christian Chair, and it will be good night and have a pleasant evening. Mr. Jobson, good night. Mr. David Sunday, good night. And every other person on Zoom, good night, and thank you for being part of this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Due Process. Do have a lovely night rest.
Yes, thank you. All right, good night, all. Thank you for being part. I'll be in your DM shortly. Bye-bye.
All right, all right.